This is a short video on using the Other Ways to Find Resources menu. The first one we're going to have a look at is the Subject Library Resource Guide. This guide will give you a listing of all of the librarians who support the different subjects at the University of Kent. Scroll down to find the relevant subject link. This will then take you to the subject guide for that particular discipline. In here you'll find help for lots of different areas of library support, including searching databases, looking for e-journals, and also who your subject librarian will be. There you'll find information about how to get in contact with them and also how to book a one-to-one appointment, which can be on Teams or in person. The Digital Resources directory takes you to a listing of all of the electronic subscription resources that the University of Kent subscribes to, and all of the resources that you will have access to. This is an alphabetical listing, but you can filter it or search for a particular resource that you want to check to see if the library has access to. To filter it by subject, you just select the drop-down arrow and then scroll down to find the relevant subject area. Click on the View button and then that will display all of those resources. In addition to filtering it by your subject, you can also filter it by the type of resource using the e-resource type filter drop-down. Within here you can select the sort of resource that you're looking for, and then you will find that that will refine your list down even further. From within here, to access any of the individual resources, just click on the title. That will give you some more information about the different sorts of subjects and a description of that particular resource, and then an Access This Resource button to take you through to that particular interface. Browzine is a tool you can use to keep up to date for journals within your subject areas. So within Browzine you have the option to personalise it and save journal titles you're interested in, and also the articles that are published within those journals. So to do that you need to create a login to Browzine. So if you go up to the user settings option on the top right, and then you can see under the account settings there's an option to log in to Browzine. So to create your login, just click on the sign up button and that will give you information in which you can enter your details. So once you're logged into Browzine, you can either use the menu to browse particular journals within that subject, or you can search for a journal or a subject that you're interested in. So I'm going to do a quick search for medical law. And then you can see I've got listings which match those particular keywords. So I'm just going to scroll down and choose the Journal of Law, Medicine and Ethics. Now, if I want to add this particular journal to my bookshelf, you can see on the left there, there's an option to add it to your bookshelf. So I'm just going to click on that and then I'll get notification that that has happened. And then if I scroll through, I can have a look to see at the particular journals that have recently been published. Then if I wanted to choose any of those to come back to and read at a later date, I can either download the PDF, I can kind of link to the original article, or I can save it within my Browzine options. So if I click on Save to Articles, it just asks you to choose a collection to save it to. So I'm going to choose it to my general collection. Click on Done, and then that should have done that. So if I go back up to my bookshelf, I can see there that I've got the Journal of Law, Medicine and Ethics. And then again, if I go into my articles, I can see that recent article that I just saved there that I can come back to and read in my own time. Leisure Reads from Libby gives you access to our collections of fiction and non-fiction titles electronically and audiobooks as well. So the link from Library Search takes you through to the web interface where you can start to browse and search titles. You can also download Libby in an app via your app store, so search for it there, download it, and then follow the instructions on screen to find the University of Kent Templeman Library, and then use the number on your ID card as your library card number to connect it through. So you can browse the collections that we've put together. You can also use the filters to find particular types of resources that you might be interested in terms of subject areas, also in terms of format. So if you're looking for ebooks or if you're looking for audiobooks, you can also see what we have access to for you there to enjoy as well. As well as browsing the collections, you can also search for specific titles. So I'm just going to do a quick search for a title here. So I'm going to search for Archives of Joy and then select your title. So from this screen, you can read a quick sample to get a feel of whether you're going to enjoy the book, listen if it's an audiobook, and if you'd like to borrow, you just simply click on the borrow option. You'll usually get it for 7 days, so click on borrow. Then you can either keep browsing for other books to have a look at, or you can start to read it straight away by opening the book. Give it a few seconds to browse, and then you can jump into particular sections by using any sort of table of contents and start to enjoy. So that's the end of this quick video guiding you through some of the tools that you can use outside of Library Search. Hopefully you found those useful, and please do get in contact with us if you need any more support on using any of these tools or any other library queries at academiclibrary@kent.ac.uk. Thanks for listening.